So cold and dark start in the MD500. So first things first, remove the rotor covers, the pitot tube cover, then we'll come around the back and remove the exhaust cover, and then we'll jump inside the aircraft, and the sooner Microsoft allow us to skip that, the better. So I've got some keys or some functions mapped. I've got the starter mapped, I've got the idle release. So the throttle idle release is this little flap here, so if I push the throttle control you'll see it kicks in. And if I press the release, pops out. So what you should do is start the helicopter and then gently introduce the throttle until the idle release kicks in. That needs about 3 hands in the sim because you have to hold the starter, so unless you've got all the buttons close together you can't do it. So what I do, I push the throttle in until the idle stop kicks in, right, and you can push it all the way and then just pull it back as far as it will go. Alright, so you're now at minimum idle throttle. So I haven't even turned the aircraft on at this point. So we'll go down to battery, turn that on. We'll have the ignition on. Start pump on. We'll just let that run for a little while. Put some collision lights and position lights so people know that the big whirly things are going to go spinning round, so pump can come off. Now I'm going to press the starter button. If I just hold the starter button in, it will cut out if I don't do anything, because the shape of the aircraft, the rotors spinning round, will hit the airframe. So what you have to do, and you do this in the real helicopter, is pull the stick back. Right, so just don't pull it all the way, just pull it about a third of the way back. So hold the starter in. You see the rotors spinning round. So you can see on the RPM gauge, RPMs increasing. So when it gets to about 12 or 15, that would be when you would normally introduce the throttle. As I say, I've only got 2 hands, so it's a bit tricky. So once the RPM has got up to about 50, takes over. So now I can slowly introduce the throttle. I can let the stick go back. You see the torque increasing. And introduce it slowly. The torque can go into the yellow area for about 10 seconds. If it hits the red, it can only hit the red for a maximum of 1 second. If it is more than a second, you'll bust the engine. But that's it. We'll stick pitot heat on. We'll stick the generator on. We'll jump back up so we can see where we're going. And we're off. And it's that simple. So hopefully that's helped get your 500 started from cold and dark. If there's any questions, stick them below. Cheers.